Hi, this is Marsha Lynn Hudson, your social media and branding strategist. And welcome back to our Yes to Branding Success channel. I'm so excited that you're here, and I hope you've been following us as we've been making videos to help you build and brand your business online. I'm so glad that you've joined us again. And if this is your first time, welcome. If you've been joining us, welcome back. And so I hope you've been getting some great tips and strategies and tools to help build and brand your business online. So today I want to talk about a few tips on how to move forward for 2020. Sometimes we kind of get in a little rut, or we kind of get unmotivated, and we just kind of lose our way, or we've been working on our social media strategy and things haven't been happening. So I want to talk about how to move forward with your branding, because these things do happen to me. Sometimes I get a little unmotivated, or I get a little distracted, and I start falling behind. And sometimes we feel like, okay, I'm posting, I'm doing everything, and nothing's happening. But things really are happening because we're creating awareness about ourselves. So let's talk about what I do when I start getting unmotivated and realizing I need to move forward. So get a pen, get some paper, get something to write with, and let's get to it. So let's talk about a few tips today on how to move forward with your branding in 2020. Number one, the first thing is, and I know you've heard me say this quite a bit, is you have to set some goals for where you want your business to be. I have clients calling me and they're saying, Marsha, I'm ready to move forward. I need for people to know about us. We need to get something going so we can create awareness. So the first thing is you have to set goals for your business, and make sure you don't set goals that are just too much or too overwhelming, because I find that people stop doing what they need to do because their goals are so overwhelming. So let's make sure that we set a goal for our business, and one that's not too overwhelming. For example, when I set goals for my business, I like to set monthly goals, and I may do 3 or 4. And I have a goal of how many clients I plan on taking that month, how many networking functions I may attend that month, how many posts or videos I'm going to do. And I like to sit down and kind of write that out at the beginning of the month or at the beginning of the new week, and to kind of keep myself on track. And this is how we move forward. We set goals. Now, if it works for you to set weekly goals, do that. If it works for you to set monthly goals, do that. So setting goals will really help us to move forward. Number two, a second tip is to make sure that once you set your goal, you are dedicated to it. So be dedicated. And when I say that, sometimes life happens, we get busy, so many things happen, but being dedicated to our goals are really going to help us to move forward. So what I do for myself is I put my goals on the wall, sticky notes or whatever, so that I can see them. For instance, it's February now, and I have February goals. And maybe January we were kind of getting back into things after the holiday, or maybe we kind of took a break or felt unmotivated. And sometimes it's cold and dreary, but it's February. We need to get moving now. I'm going to really focus in on my Facebook, or I'm going to really focus in on my blog. So being dedicated and putting your goals where you can see them daily will really help you to stick to them. Number three, make time for your goals. And this is huge for me, because many of you know I wear many hats, and I'm a part-time business owner, and most of my clients are. So I like to say make time for your goals, because I'm teaching classes at the college, I'm teaching social media classes, I'm working with clients, I'm helping people develop their website. So when I say set a time for your goal, I'm talking about several times in the week. Maybe a Monday doesn't work for you, so that's fine. But maybe Tuesday you're going to make time for your goals, and you're going to set aside an hour or maybe an hour and a half. It's like what I'm doing right now. I set aside a time when I told myself I'm going to make a video on how to move forward at the beginning of February. And here it is, we're doing it. And basically I have to set that goal. I have to make sure I see that goal, and I have to make sure I make time for it. So I even said I'm going to do it at a lunchtime when I'm having lunch. I may be eating a sandwich, but I'm going to make a video on moving forward and help my clients and my followers and my visitors with some ideas on how to move forward with your goals. So the next step is to put some action behind them and make them happen. And when I say put action behind them and make them happen, for me, I decided that I'm going to attend 2 networking events. This month I'm going to send out some emails. So put some action behind your goals. So when I say attend 2 networking events this month, because I know how many I can attend, I know how busy I am, I know I have to go out of town to speak, but I'm going to make sure, whether you look on Google or whether you talk to somebody or you look on LinkedIn and you find 2 really good networking events this month, and attend them. And take your business cards, mix and mingle, and get to know some people, put your name out there. So that's what I mean when I say put action behind your goal. I'm going to send out a few emails. I work a lot with social media and for real estate professionals. So I'm going to send out a few emails based on my course, Social Media Success for Real Estate Professionals. I'm going to be contacting a few real estate agents or a few brokers or title companies. So that's putting my goals into action. So with the emails and the networking events, so you may decide, oh, okay, that's a great idea. I'm gonna send out an email or 2 about your industry or your business, and then make sure you're making connections with people to let them know about you. So the next tip is to follow up with the funnel. And how do we follow up with the funnel? I've been reading a lot about the sales funnel and how to get people from part A, where they find out about your company, to maybe D, where they're opening up their wallet. So follow up with the funnel. And so when we follow up with the funnel, there are several steps for that. The first thing is putting your business out there and making people aware. Like this, making a video, putting it on YouTube, putting it on your social media site, making people aware of your company, your services. Then the next part is to interact with them, and maybe if they get to your website or they get to one of your social pages, you interact with them, you comment or you like or you connect or you follow. And then I like to say, give people something free. And now you're converting them. You give them something free. It can be a free ebook or a checklist, or it could be a free resource, something that's going to help them, that's valuable. For instance, I give away quite a bit free. If you go to my site, MarshaLynHudson.com, I have a free resource library with so many ebooks. I also have a free course that I created that started this month, and I'm very excited about that. A few people have enrolled in that course. If you go to MarshaLynHudson.com and you go to courses, you can get to my free course. I made a free course called the 3 C's of Social Media Success, and I think there are like 9 lessons to it, but it's a great course to help you with the 3 C's. So if you want to know those 3 C's, you got to go to the course, but I will put the information below in the description box. So I give away quite a bit free. I give ebooks free. I give this course that I've created free. So now I'm converting people. So if people like my information in my ebook and they like the information in my free course, now we're getting closer to the end of the funnel. So now they've given me their email, because if you download my free ebooks, I get your email. If you take my free course, I get your email. So now I can email you and send you a welcome email or thank you email or email on information that I may be offering or where I'm speaking, and just trying to see if you have questions. So now we're getting close to the end of the funnel. And so if I've done all of these with the funnel, and I'm following through with conversions, emails, freebies, now people may be apt to say, wow, she gives great information. and maybe want to purchase something from me, maybe a consultation or action plan session or one of my paid courses. So now I've taken people through the funnel, and I followed up, and I made sure that I've gone through the steps, whereas I met someone at the beginning of the funnel, content creation, they got to know me, they got aware, and now we're at the end of the funnel where maybe they want to become a client or they want to purchase something from me to help them build and brand and grow their business. So guys, I hope these tips have helped you to get started with moving forward. Time to move forward. And so all you need to do is get back in the game, make it happen, get your goals, follow those goals, have a plan for 1 month or have a plan for 1 week and follow it. And as you guys know, I always end with what I say is the most important thing in building a brand for your business, and it is consistency. So if you've watched any of my video, you know that consistency is the key to success. But we got to put that time in for moving forward with our side business or part-time business. I'm sure you love your business, I'm sure you're passionate about your business, so you got to put that consistency in to build your business. So I'm Marsha Lynn Hudson, your social media and branding strategist, and I hope you got some great tips for moving forward. You can be sure and comment or email me and let me know, hey Marsha, can you do a video on this? Can you do a video on this? At Marsha Hudson Training at Gmail. I'll also put that in the description box. But let's connect, let's move forward, and let's say yes to branding success.